Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement. From the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Tatum out there with Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 3.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
MP deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The 3 for Doncic. The West again cannot hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Pena going inside, and that's out of bounds. The East All Stars will keep it. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, now that's an all-star dunk. That's why he's here.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic passes to James. Outside Tatum. The dish to Doncic. Curry outside. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Pena. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, MP. So for the West, Towns comes in for LeBron. And it's Damian Lillard in for Doncic. And both free throws good for MP.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. KD's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines. Starters in the All-Star game, then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star Game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star Game.
Now, Antetokounmpo after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Tatum against Giannis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
LaVine finds Towns. The West again cannot hit. And here is the East now. They're on a 13-1 run. Here's KD. A shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. LaVine wide open. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Kept alive. Mitchell dishes to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by LaVine. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Curry wide open, and that comes off the assist by LaVine. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the West All-Stars. Here's Durant. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The West All-Stars have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And that one falls for Tatum.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
And the East All-Stars making it. Change here. MV's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for LaVine. Beal comes in for Curry. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Damian Lillard. The three from Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Fox is checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Beal taking his time here. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Fox with the steal. Driving inside. And the rejection by MP. And so it's the East All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Houston Squad.
Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
and not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
We've got Davis. Jaylen Brown out there with ball. Then it's MP. And it's Williamson in at the 4th. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And the shot is good. Davis has got his first bucket of the night.
Davis using that athleticism to battle it out on the glass. From in that tight, hard to stop AD.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from James. Here's Pena driving the lane, and MP throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown, appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
So for the West, Tatum, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Fox. Now, here's Doncic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Yep, that one goes.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Pena passes to Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Doncic kicks to Jokic to the inside. James. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. James has got 5.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
MP against LeBron. MP, no good.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Durant's checked in for Williamson. And it's DeRozan in for MP. The West also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for James. And Curry subbed in for Bradley Beal. The West trails by 5. Jokic kicks to Doncic. Kick out to LaVine. And the West hit again from deep.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Curry. Outside Tatum. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by Durant.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Wasted no time on that one. And now an 8-point East All-Star lead. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West. Doncic passes to LaVine. Tatum looking around. Deflects the pass. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Finished off the break. That's now 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Doncic. Dishes it to Tatum. Shot to stop the run. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 10. Up top DeRozan, guarded by LaVine. Fades back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. DeRozan's got 10 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Antetokounmpo comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Young is subbed in for Ball. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jokic. Towns comes in for Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Stephen Curry. And it's Damian Lillard in for Doncic. Now here's LaVine. After the miss from KD.
You know, battling inside, I like LaVine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
The West All-Stars have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Free throw good, LaVine. And so LaVine nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Durant just inside the line. It's rebounded by the West.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
LeBron checked in for LaVine. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No one near James as he lets it go. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 10. Durant kicks to Embiid. Back to KD. With the fadeaway. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say.
And so that brings the first half to a close. East All-Stars up on top, up by 12. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. LeBron James is out there with Tatum. Then it's Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Outside Curry. James looking it over. Shot clock at 3. At 3 off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Curry can't get it to go.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Pena. And MP throws it down hard.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
James, no good.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Pena passes to Embiid, kicks it out to MP. The 19-foot shot. The shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it tee up his teammates for easy shots.
A big group substitution here for the East. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Zion Williamson comes in for Antetokounmpo. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for MP. And it's Ball in for Donovan Mitchell. Beal's checked in for the West. Fox comes in for Luka Doncic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's DeRozan missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the East. Lets it fly. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Jokic passes to Tatum. Beal with it. DeRozan defending. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Back to DeRozan. Outside, Ball. DeRozan against Beal. Shoots from the high post. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 14.
DeRozan has a dynamic mid-range game. Whether he's wide open or being defended well, he can knock it down from there.
Towns, he's checked in for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Stephen Curry. The West trails by 21. Outside, Fox. The pass to Towns. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Here's DeRozan. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Inside, here's Towns. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Young against Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 5.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
DeRozan for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
MP's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. LeBron, he's checked in for Tatum. And Lillard subbed in for Fox.
And love how assertive Beal is. He loves pulling up fast and surprising the D with that quickness. They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Lillard against Ball. And Lillard kicks to Towns. There's Beal with the 3. Tries again. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Beal gets a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. MP outside. And another 3 from the East.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The East All-Stars up on top, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, we're back, and a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Porzingis is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. MP's checked in for Durant. Then for the West All-Stars, Adebayo is checked in for Jokic. Zach LaVine comes in for LeBron. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Lillard.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Fox passes to Curry. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Here's Pena. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. MP's got 17 points here in the second half. Outside, Towns. MP against Curry. The kick out to Towns. No good on the 3. MP against Fox. MP, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West. From deep three-point range, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And a deep 3 from MP. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good on Antetokounmpo.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 37 points for MP.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
So for the West, Tatum, he's checked in for Adebayo. James comes in for Zach LaVine. And Doncic is subbed in for Fox. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. The West again cannot hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Launches it. MP, good. MP's got 44.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And the playmaking ability, Curry, good at looking out for his guys and getting them the ball.
And here's MP for 3. And Curry pulls it down. And so here are the West All-Stars. From the arc. That one misses.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Kicks it out to LeBron. Unloads from 9. It's hauled in by the East. MP with it. Now, that was something to see.
Goodness.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic finds James. Pass to Curry. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O. During this final quarter, he has erupted from outside the arc. You just assume every three he takes now is going down.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? It's so fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.